I was given a too small shirt for a camp I'm working at, but I had to make it work. So first of all, I'm working at these youth theater camps this summer, which is very fun and good and cool. Unfortunately, this means that I am a bit busier than normal, so my vlogs may be a little shorter than usual for the next several weeks. I apologize for that. But maybe it's a good thing. I mean, you can only take this face yammering at you for so long. I know, because I am this face. Anyway, for these camps I was given a camp t-shirt, and I gave them my size, expecting that I would receive a shirt that was that size. But through some unknown twist of events, just a classic mix-up I suppose, when I collected the bin I needed full of materials for the camp, the shirt inside was not an adult medium camp staff t-shirt, but rather a youth large kids shirt meant for the children in the camp. It was the only shirt in there. And while the staff shirts are kind of a standard red color, the kids shirts are bright orange. So that's something. Just the brightest, most blinding orange you could imagine, basically. You could hurt your eyes with this thing by looking at it in the right lighting conditions. But I realized this the night before the first day of camp, so I just had to go with it until I could get a larger shirt later in the week. I put on the shirt and kind of moved around and stretched and pushed in the hope that it would sort of morph into the right size and somehow fit me. Alright, just gotta put a little elbow grease into it. It'll get there. We're on our way. It kind of worked. Then I put on a long sleeve white shirt under the camp shirt so that maybe I would look slightly more normal. This also kind of worked. But kind of working is not the same as working, if you didn't know. So I still looked absurd, to say the least. Absolutely humiliatingly ridiculous, to say the most, probably. It kind of looked like a muscle shirt, but with clearly absent buffness. Like I had some sort of false sense of confidence in my physique, and thought of myself as a bodybuilder or something. But I can't carry that personality well. The overconfident bodybuilder. The not very muscly muscle guy. So I just looked like an uncomfortable large person in a tiny child's shirt. And the whole day it was just a game of how can I continuously be pulling down on the bottom of this shirt and tugging on the sleeve so it almost looks like it fits me. Which is not a fun game to play, let me tell you. I know that now. Alright, just playing some theater games, right? You know, just acting, right? Just theater things and stuff. So my clothes fit, they are normal. And then it got hot out and the tightness of the shirt only made me sweat more than my usual excessive amount, which was definitely a negative. Finally, at the end of the day, we were all going around in a circle and thanking the people around us for a good day of camp. And the kid next to me looked at me and said, "Thanks for wearing that orange shirt." And I can't be certain, but I really just felt a hint of sarcasm in there. Just a sprinkling of cruel intent. Like, thanks for looking like a fool and making me feel better about myself. Which hurts. You know? But you know, you win some, you lose some. Tomato, tomato, right? So, that doesn't work here, but okay, sure. Still, everything was pretty much okay, and I made it through the day without anything horribly terrible happening, so that's for the best. And it's good for a kid to have a sense of humor, that's important. So, the sarcasm thing, points for that kid. And if it wasn't sarcastic and I misread it, then bless them forever, because they complimented me on something that I was very embarrassed about. I guess the lesson here would be, when the going gets tough, sometimes you gotta make do with what you've got. And even if it doesn't seem like much, if you believe in yourself, it's usually enough. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to go start lifting weights immediately and drinking massive protein shakes currently, so that I can justify wearing a Yoda-sized t-shirt. If my biceps aren't ripping out of it, I'm not wearing it right. You know, that's my code for shirt wearing. I'll catch you later.